Namaste. And we're going to read Volume 3, Book 3, SataRudra Samhita, Chapter 5, the 19 Incarnations of Shiva in the Shiva Puran. Tatsat. Shiva said, in the 10th aeon of Dwapara, there will be Tridharma, Vyasa on the excellent, Brigutanga, peak of Himavat. There, my sons, well versed in the Vedic law, are Bringa and others, i.e., Bala Bandhu, Nara Mitra, and the sage Ketu Sringa. In the 11th aeon of Dwapara, when there will be Trivrta Vyasa, I shall be born as Kali at Gangadhwara. There also the four sons of steady rites, viz. Lambodara, Lambhaksa, Kesalamba, and Pralambaka will be born. In the 12th aeon, there will be Satatejas Vyasa. I will be born in the Kali age at the end of Dwapara, adopting golden bodice. I shall be wandering for rendering help to Vyasa as the reviver of the path of renunciation, O great sage. These four sons of good yogic skill will be born as my sons, viz. Sarvajana, Samabuddhi, Sadhya, and Sarva. In the 13th aeon, there will be Narayana Vyasa. There I shall be born as the great sage Bali, in the hermitage of Balakelyas, the excellent mountain of Gandhamadana. The auspicious sons will be Sudhama, Kashyapa, Varsista, and Virajas. In the 14th aeon, there will be Raksa Vyasa. I shall be born as Gautama in the family of Angiras. In the Kali age, my sons will be Atri, Devasada, Shravana, and Shraviskata. In the 15th aeon of Dwapara, there will be Trayaruni Vyasa. I shall be born as Veda Siras with a powerful weapon. Veda Sirsa is a mountain on the top of Himavat on the northern bank of Saraswati. There the four viz. Kuni Bahu, Kusarira, and Kunitraka will be my sturdy sons. In the 16th aeon, there will be Deva Vyasa. I shall be born as Gokarna for imparting instructions in yoga. It is there itself that the holy forest Gokarna exists. There also 4 Yogin sons will be born of me. They are Keshapa, Usanas, Kyavana, and Brahaspati. They too will go to the abode of Shiva through the same path. In the 17th aeon, there will be Deva Kritan Jaya Vyasa. I shall be born in the name of Guhavasan. There is a snow-covered Shiva temple on the lofty summit of Himavat. The sons are Uttatya, Vamadeva, Mahayoga, and Mahabala. In the 18th eon, there will be Ratanjaya Vyasa. I will be born as Sikhandan on the auspicious summit of Himavat, in the very sacred holy center of achievements. There is the mountain Sikhandan, where the forest is resorted to by the Siddhas. These four will be born as the sons, the sages Vikasravas, Rukika, Syavasya, and Yatisvara. In the 19th eon, there will be Bharadvaja Vyasa. Then I shall be born as Jati and Malin on the summit of Himavat. My sons will be four in number, named Hiranyanama, Kausalaya, Lokaksan, and Pragima. In the 20th eon, there will be Vyasa Gautama. My name will be Atahasa. Men are fond of Atahasa, loud, boisterous laughter. On the tops of Himavat, Atahasa, a great mountain, which was resorted to by gods, men, yakshas, Indra, Siddhas, and Charanas. There will be born of me sons who will be experts in yoga and will be called Sumantu, Varvari, Kabanda, and Kuksikandara. In the 21st eon, when Vachasravas becomes Vyasa, I shall be born as Daruka. Hence the forest Daruvana is auspicious. There too, experts in yoga will be my sons, viz. Plaksa, Dharmayani, Ketuman, and Gautama. In the 22nd eon, they will be Susmayana Vyasa. I shall be born as the great sage in Varanasi. I shall be known as Langhali Bhima, having plowshare, where the gods, including Indra, will see me in the Kali age as Bhava and Halayudha. There too my sons will be virtuous, viz. Bhalava, Madhu, Pinga, and Swetaketu. In the 23rd eon, there will be the Tranabhindu Vyasa. I shall be born as Sweta in the auspicious Kalanjara mountain. There too my sons will be the sages Usika, Brahadasva, Devala, and Kavi. In the 24th eon, there will be Yaksha Vyasa. I shall be born as Sulan, a great yogin in the same yoga in Nemisa. There too my disciples will be the sages Salihotra, Agni Vesa, Yuva Nasva, and Sarad Vasu. In the 25th eon, There will be Shakti Vyasa. I shall be the great yogin, Lord Mundisvara, armed with a staff. There too, my disciples will be the sages Chagala, Kundakarna, Kumbhanda, and Pravahaka. In the 26th aeon, when Parasara becomes Vyasa, I will be born as Sahisnu after reaching the city Bhadravata. There too my disciples will be the sages Uloka, Vidyuta, Sambhuka, and Asvalayana. In the 27th aeon, there will be Jatu Karanya Vyasa. I shall be born as Soma Sarman after resorting to the holy center Prabhasa. There too my disciples will be the sages Aksapada, Kumara, Uloka, and Vatsa. In the 28th aeon of Dwapara, there will be Dvaipayana Vyasa, the son of Parasara, and the most excellent of Purusa shall be born as Krishna with his 1/6 part, as the foremost of the sons of Vasudeva. Then I too shall be born with the body of a brahmacharan and the soul of a yogin by means of yogic maya, to the great surprise of the worlds. On seeing a dead body forsaken in the cremation ground, I shall enter into it and make it free from ailments by means of yogic maya for the welfare of the Brahmins. Then I will enter the holy divine cavern of Meru along with you and Vishnu, O Brahman. O Brahma, I shall then be known as Lakulan, the physical incarnation thus, and the holy Siddha center will be greatly renowned as long as the earth lasts. There too my disciples will be the sages Kusika, Garga, Mitra, and Taurasya, the yogic Brahmins well versed in the Vedas and of sublimated power will attain the yoga of Maheshvara and reach the auspicious city. In the Vaivasvata Manvantara, during all its recurring aeons, the Yogeshvara incarnations of the great Atman of virtuous deeds have been explained to you. O great Lord, the Vyasas in every recurring Dwapara are 28 in number. The Yogeshvara incarnations at the beginning of every recurring Kali age are also so many. In each of the incarnations of Yogeshvara, there are 4 disciples who make the path of yoga flourish and who are eternal as well as great devotees of Shiva. The disciples of Shiva smear their bodies with holy ash, use the necklaces of Rudraksha beads as their ornaments, and mark their foreheads with Tripundra. All the disciples are pious and well versed in the Vedas and Vedangas. They are devoted both externally and internally to the worship of the phallic image of Shiva. By their devotion to me and by means of yoga, they are engaged in meditation. They have perfect control over the sense organs. They are considered 112 in number by the learned. Thus I have mentioned the characteristic features of the incarnations from Manu to Krishna in the 28th recurring cycles of the yoga in order. The classification of the Vedas was a characteristic sign of the Kalpa when Krishna, the Dvaipanayana, became the chief redactor. After saying this and blessing Brahma, the great Lord of the gods glanced at him again and vanished there itself. Footnotes. Eight. Bhrigu is one of the peaks of the Himalayas, according to Varaha Purana, chapter 146, 45 to 46. It is a mountain in Nepal on the eastern bank of the Gandaka, where the sage Bhrigu had a hermitage. The Vamana Purana locates it near the Vitasta and Himavat. See Gyami Part 1, page 70. 9. Gangadhara represents modern Haridwara. It is also known by various names like Mokshadwara, Haridwara, and Mayapura. 10. The location of Gandhamadana is highly controversial. Most probably it refers to that part of the Himalayas on which the Badharika Srama is situated. 12. Gokarna, Cow's Ear, is a town sacred to Shiva in Nepal on the Bhagamati River. There is also a sacred hill of the name of the Western Ghat near Goa. It cannot be ascertained which of the two is meant here. This peak of the Himalayas has not been identified so far. 14. Darukavana or Deva Daruvana is a part of the Himalaya mountain near Badrinath. 16. It has not been possible to identify this mountain. Let's see which mountain is that. That is the Kalanjara mountain, right? 18. This town has not been identified. That is Bhadravata. 19. Prabhasa is a celebrated place of pilgrimage in Saurashtra, the southern part of Katherwar. 20. For the identification of Mount Meru, see page 310, note, and page 623, note. Here ends today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Om Prabhu Purandanatam, Vivumeshwanatam, Jagannatanatam, Saranantapacham, Tambueshwara Bhutanatam, Shivam Shankaram, Shivam. From Sankara Sultan, Tat Sat.